I just told you I didn't have OBS. Are you recording your audio? How would I, Sean? I literally told you I don't have OBS on my new computer.
We exhausted some topics.
We exhausted two times. We talked about Yu-Gi-Oh and DBZ. That's all we talked about. And Twitter.
Yeah, but I said things that I wish.
Yeah, John.
Whatever.
Sean, the future Trunks rant was never coming back. I'm sorry. We've all lost things in the war, but it's time to move forward with the Dune Compression cast. Okay, now recording. Remember that?
Craig. Yeah, I remember that. Craig.
The first casualty of the Great Pronon Wars. Much like future Trunks, to bring it back to the now deleted podcast that we just did literally 10 seconds ago. This is just like that. Everyone is dead. We're the only two left. Gohan and Trunks. You're future Trunks, Sean. That's you. I'm gonna draw you with the Trunks fit with the jackets red.
Good, thank you. It's exactly what I want.
Yeah.
I still have
from Super. Yeah. I mean, the Super version.
No.
Yeah.
Soy Don.
Soy
Don. Soy Trunks Don.
Yeah, they ruined it.
God. No, I still got that jacket though. Needs to be washed.
Yeah, I've been sleeping.
Funnily enough,
sleeping in it, going to work in it.
Doing all my laundry, but I'm putting that aside for its own fucking load.
Yo, Sean's dropping loads. Man, I'm still fucking pissed.
Ropes.
Yeah, Jonathan. What? You can't just say stuff like that, man. This is on the internet, man. Dude, come on. Okay.
Are you not?
I am.
Okay, never mind.
I am. And then
the
F. Wait, I thought you meant recording. I'm recording the podcast.
What do you think spinning ropes means? Or
coming? I mean, it means ejaculating semen.
Okay, then you know what's popping.
I understood it. That's why I was upset.
You and Jelly had the same reaction.
Why would you say something?
It's really weird.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
I just don't understand how. That's just
You're not taking your vitamins.
That's not the point, Sean. The point is saying it. The point is saying it. Referring. It's you don't bring that up in polite company.
Delete.
No. We're not losing another one, fine. John. Oh God. Well, what do we? Okay, so to recap. For those,
explain all of Dragon Ball again.
I explained all of Dragon Ball to Sean. We agreed that it is better than One Piece, and that One Piece is bad after the time skip.
No.
We explained that Yu-Gi-Oh is bad after 5Ds. Maybe I'll drop some clips in if I have.
For the most part.
But we're here.
It's gonna be all from your perspective, though. It's gonna be biased.
I mean, it'll be correct at the very least. Sean, how do you feel about Luffy being the reincarnation of ancient god? I posted an image in Lolly Lounge of Goku, Super Saiyan Goku, appearing on to Joy Boy, Gear 5 Luffy, and Rito and Chogo. Like, Luffy would win. What do you think, Sean? Do you think Luffy could beat Super Saiyan Goku? So you don't think there's like an upper limit of damage that he could take? Like that would hurt him? Like you think he just can't get hurt? Is that the implication? But surely you realize that Goku's strongest attacks are miles exponentially stronger than anyone in One Piece strongest attacks. And in early Dragon Ball, you have characters who can blow up the moon. And this is like Master Roshi, fucking with a power level of like well below 1,000. Maybe even like 100, maybe 200. And Goku at the time of Namek is like 1 million, literally like 1 million. Gohan destroys the planet Makio shortly after Namek, and he's a literal child, and he destroys the whole planet. And Goku's a Super Saiyan. I have to again, Goku's exponentially stronger than Gohan. Well, Goku can take well, freeze. He does take attacks that could destroy planets. He takes them head on. Like in the Cooler movie, when Cooler attempts to destroy the planet, and then he definitely has the capability to. Goku just grabs it, shoots it back at him, and sends Cooler into the sun with a single Kamehameha. I think that's what happened to Luffy. He would get sent into the sun. Well, we'd have to see. We do have to see the limitations, the upper limit of the Gear 5. I agree. When I posted that image, it was supposed to be just a funny image, but they brought in the power. The power scaling in Dragon Ball Z is ridiculous. Like, you can't compare it to anything else because it's not fair, because it's like, and I never want to have that argument, but they did bring it up, and so I have to say I have to defend my guy. You don't think I did my research before posting that? You don't think I was ready for an argument, just in case? Like, I was not trying to start one, but I had to, if someone said anything, I had to be like, I read up on One Piece just to see what all. I checked the wiki. I read some chapters, so I watched the anime a little bit just to see what this Joy Boy. I think it is cool power. I think it is real funny that he does the sound effects. So like a fucking like a meme. I want someone. He's literally like the Dragon Ball Z fight scenes with Ed and Eddie sound effects, like as a power. But we're really here to talk about the state of Pronon. We were making light of it earlier, but it is true. All the Pronon members are dead, and if you hear them on any other video on the channel, it is AI. It is just me and Sean forever now, right, Sean?
Yeah, it's how it be.
Do you remember the Super Best Friends, Sean? Did you ever watch Super Best Friends? Two Best Friends play?
Nope. That's not something I watched.
Well, the Two Best Friends play was an early Let's Play channel before they even called Let's Plays, and a few years ago, there was a terrible falling out where in the middle of some, I think it was like Devil May Cry playthrough, which is one of their favorite games. There's just an update like Matt and Pat they're no longer friends. They're literally called Two Best Friends Play. They're no longer friends. And
how could they do it?
They just went off and did other. They just
How could they?
Exactly. And that's what happened with Pronon. Pronon, we're just not friends anymore. It's just me and Sean.
We're still keeping up that bit this many years later, huh? We're all much like the original podcast that we are based on, the PCP. We are
Party,
most definitely broken up and not still hanging out anymore.
Well, Sean, you say that, but that is how this call started, is it not? We were hanging out in here, and we're like, man, it's kind of hard to get a lot of people on this call anymore. And look where we are now. We were like, well, I guess if we just do the podcast,
they'll come crawling back.
They'll come crawling back from their graves. I think we could do good things with the Pronon now that most of the members are dead and the PCP is also dead. We could just find a new podcast to review. Sean, I wanna ask you this, Sean. How about Minecraft Let's Play Pronon channel? You and me go to the end. Go to the Ender Dragon. Kill Minecraft.
As Dune said, quoted in a now deleted recording, they will come back like roaches.
Yeah, I'll see if I can find clips from the alternate timeline.
The prune timeline.
The doomed timeline, yeah.
The doomed timeline. That's a good pun.
It wasn't even intentional. I just misspoke.
The DUNED timeline.
Yeah, the
doomed
timeline. The Dune apostrophe D.
Dune D timeline.
Yeah. God, I love One Piece.
What does the D mean? What does it mean?
Did they not explain what the D means? And
I mean, we know some of it's people who fucking oppose.
No, but what does it stand
for? Government, and we still don't know.
Is it like Homer J. Simpson with a J stands for J?
Who knows? Not I. All I do know is that it's very mysterious how many years ago a country was wiped off the map and something and something something, and they did it again in One Piece, and One Piece is really good.
One Piece. Will it ever make sense? Will all the questions be answered?
Probably not, honestly.
I can't wait till One Piece has the fucking worst ending. I can rub it in everyone's faces. And then they'll be like, but Dragon Ball's still going on. It's really bad. And I'll be like, oh.
Oh,
no.
They got me.
If only there was a manga
Shit.
that was good. That didn't have terrible ending. But,
Things need endings, Dune. It's good for things to have finality.
like the Pronon cast.
You know? Right. The thing that's been ended and...
Well,
I don't know. There's no end sometimes. It depends what kind of battle you're fighting, I guess.
I say... Okay, hold on. Let me go to the Prononcast YouTube channel. Because there is a point where we disagreed on this, where I think the podcast ends and then it's just bonus episodes. But where you would disagree and put them in the main video timeline.
Maybe? I don't know.
So like
we did make a lot of bangers.
The last numbered episode is To Whom It Will Concern.
Yeah.
Wait, that's not right. Where is...
Oh yeah. Thank God it's Friday, but it's not numbered.
This sucks. Don't watch it. Is technically
Rita
episode
Ruins Christmas.
36. Rita Ruins Christmas is another technical episode.
39.
But when I uploaded these videos, To Whom It Will Concern, Rita Ruins Christmas, and This Sucks, Don't Watch It, they were not intended to be official episodes of the Prononcast. They was meant to be supplemental content. You disagree.
Right.
And you know that is we'll see if time tells if this is an official episode or just a postscript for the story of this YouTube channel.
Yeah, well, I mean, at least we're not ending on an odd number, and we're fucking getting to 40. That's pretty good.
Allegedly. I mean, again, depends on what you count for. Do you count the fucking Thank God It's Friday? I don't count Thank God. You know, I'm gonna say it. I think that video sucks. I think Coolsville sucks. That's what I say.
It's
just Zach and
okay.
Kajuro and Eleazar watching a YouTube video for an hour and a half. It's not an enjoyable watch.
Well, that's why we released 3 interviews after that.
Yeah,
we're good.
Yeah. This is not the Shandon interview part 2. This is episode 40. I've changed my mind. This is canon now. All you fucking jokers in the Prononcast.
It's time to get serious.
It's time to get serious. We're gonna reach episode 100, and if it's the last thing I do,
why not? Well, you know what we should do, Dune? A good way to have finality and have a fucking goal is get through every PCP episode and like have the same number of episodes as them now that they're over.
Yeah, we should go back and watch the PCP and review the episodes we missed.
Yeah, just start at episode 40. How about that?
Oh god, and then we like circle back on ourselves, and then we review our episodes.
Oh man, that'd be awesome.
No,
okay, Dune.
I'd rather kill myself.
Strap in. just get ready for 357 more.
Oh no.
10 more seasons, Dune. 20 more seasons. 317 more episodes,
Dune and Sean forever.
Oh man, I feel really bad for Ben. Look at all this branding. He's using the give and take color scheme, and everything was meant to be, and then it all fell apart. The channel, when you go to the channel, and there's like it's like new channel banner, new fucking PFP, and like it says like PCP at the top, and it's in like the P's are in like the give and take like teal, like shades of teal and that kind of green.
Oh yeah,
and then the C, it's like Ben.
And then Jibba Cake was like,
Very
I hate
sad.
Ben. Oh no.
They're still friends, but
do they follow each other on Twitter? Is that true?
No more. Yeah, probably. No more podcasts though. No more Podcastorino. Someone felt like the shitting on Trixie had gone too far, which was kind of cringe. but Ben is still doing it in his Discord server to this day. Which is
Is he really? That. Oh my god. Rent free.
Well,
Dude.
Dune. Ben is just keeping up with the goss.
There's no
Today at
goss.
11 a.m. Over a month of no new uploads on We Watch Anime. Love to see a dumb cunt giving up in real time.
What is?
How about
Why?
that?
Why is he like this? I am so confused. Like, it's over. It's been over for years. There's nothing like. There's no goss. It's just him being mad at someone on the internet. Like at this
I
point, they're
think
strangers.
Ben just doesn't like wasted potential. Really, that's all. I mean, these guys had the fucking internet's fucking denizens captured and fucking in their zone and shit was going good, but some people decided to fuck around, i.e. kind of all of them,
Kind of
really.
you,
But
Sean. Kind of you
i.e.
posting weird
me,
chants.
me
Starting
having
arguments.
something to say, yeah.
We never found out what you had. It's one of the
Perhaps.
biggest mysteries of the Pronon cast. Trixie asked you what you had to say and you never answered them. So
Yeah.
and then it all just derailed from there.
I gave it the old Chad no answer, just react with a emote. And that was all it needed. That was all it needed, truly.
Yeah, this is the straw that broke the camel's back. Just one little weird champ. And
everyone loses their minds. God damn.
So this is coming out after the UHC movie.
That easy.
Sean, do you have any thoughts on as the hero? Do you have any thoughts on the UHC movie?
It is pretty epic. I would say 8.5 out of 10. The only thing that it's missing is the perspective of Oblivion Fall. Fuck you, Oblivion. You should have sent us that shit
years ago,
or done something with it. Yeah, it's like, what was that, like 3 years ago almost now? Still never got that footage. I don't know why that was so hard, but would have been nice. I think I would be a lot more pro Oblivion if we had that footage. Just saying. Seathal, if you're listening. You know.
Yeah.
Convince him to send that our way.
Sean, it's already over. Sean, it's over. I don't know what to tell you, man.
Dude,
it's not gonna happen. He probably deleted it.
Who knows? It's the Pandora's box of fucking UHC footage. Honestly, or I guess it's more like a Schrodinger's cat, but whatever.
I mean, I feel like if he had it, he knows how to put things on Google Drive and send them to somebody.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
I think you just have to. You have to forgive and forget, Sean.
I never forget.
I never forgive.
I may forgive, depending on if we get the footage or not.
So even if he does give it to you, you still hold a grudge.
No, I wouldn't hold a grudge.
But you'd just keep it on the notepad of things.
I mean, I would cross it off the notepad.
But it would still be there. You wouldn't erase it. You just cross it off. It's very different. This is why we need to make a UHC 2. We need to make Pronon Minecraft 2.
Minecraft movie.
Minecraft Hunger
UHC.
Games.
That shit is like doesn't even exist anymore. Because back in the day, it used to be so simple. It used to just be like you join a big server that always had people. You would join a fucking UHC, and that shit would fill up like instantly. In a fucking second, man. Does that shit even still exist? Honestly.
What, Minecraft Hunger Games?
Yeah, just like
yeah, of course it still exists.
I'm gonna look up someone on YouTube. I'm gonna Google YouTube.
It's fucked up that they call it Hunger Games now. They used to call it
Asian Canadian.
Asian Canadian.
Does he still make videos? Let's see. It's been over a year since his last vid though. Lucky Block Hunger Games was the last video.
Yeah, see? Hunger Games. It's coming back, baby. It's gonna be big.
I really don't like how his thumbnails went like ultra generic. It sucks.
That's the natural lifespan of YouTube. You make good videos, and then people stop caring, and then you kill yourself or stop making videos.
And then it's a shell of its former self.
Like the phone cast.
Da, 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 da.
No, this is great.
Oh my god, I'm scrolling through this cat. Fucking Happy Wheels, man. Jesus.
How far back did you go?
Only 3 years, which
People
isn't terrible.
When was Happy Wheels big? I feel like that was like when I
It
was
was
in
like
high
20.
school.
Yeah, well,
Like
yeah, for me it was like
2015,
middle school.
right?
I'd say sooner. I'd say like 14, 13, 12.
Maybe, yeah.
All because of PewDiePie, who is now a father after all this fucking
What's
time.
the child's name, Sean?
Good question.
What's their IP address? Let's go.
That'll be 42.12.28.230.
Thank you. Now we can send the police to kill the babe. What am I even saying?
Random internet guy who's popular we've never met.
Yeah, he did say the N-word though, which is worthy of the death penalty in my opinion.
Okay, that's true.
Why did they let someone who's literally racist have a baby? I feel like the government should have done something about that.
Speaking of the N-word and racism and stuff, I don't know if you've seen, but fuck updates. It's that time of year again. It got like kind of viral. There's like a TikTok where it's like that video, but like it's he sounds like a fucking chipmunk. Like it's all
sped up and
like
stuff.
Pitched up. Yeah, it's all like that, and then he's like, Obama, you fucking, and then he's like, you made me a racist, and then it cuts off. It's pretty funny. I think it was posted in this channel somewhere.
It's a shame Endless just died.
Yeah. I mean, they're just stopped doing stuff. Pretty gay. But nah, yeah, our Discord server is still a thing. It's just locked down because Jelly is a weird owner.
Oh yeah, I don't even. Do people know that?
I don't know. I mean,
but I think we can bring it back, Sean. I think with some push-ups and sit-ups and plenty of milk, I think we can really turn this thing around. I think we've really trimmed the fat of the pronoun. You know, I think the other guys are just weighing us down.
I guess you can say that we have at this point, and like a phoenix from the ashes, we will rise, Dune. We will rise.
Because you see,
for real.
The problem with pronoun is that we didn't have meetings. We didn't have what was the other one? Meetings and rule. We didn't have a rules channel.
Rules, yeah.
See, because Sean, me and you are the only people who are like autistic enough to like actually care about making good videos, and
pretty much.
No one else did. No one else ever did. And we just kind of had like we had to let the monkeys run the zoo, as they say.
Yeah, the majority of people, like, yeah, they do like care or whatever, but like majority of people didn't put in
any
work.
effort.
Like, do we want to like left to right here? Just like Shinny, I don't think he did much of anything. Zach participated in things, and he sometimes organized a thing or two, but he didn't do much for
Gundam
content.
Cast. Let's go Gundam Cast.
He probably streamed once or twice, a couple of things, but I don't know. I mean, probably average participation, really. No need, bruh. Editing, I mean, he was there. He did stuff. So I don't know. I don't really have anything against Snowden. Same thing with Eleazar. Kind of in the same boat. More of a, working on back end stuff.
More of a celebrity guy. He's like the Dave, not Dave Coulier. What's the other guy from Full House? The uncle.
I have no idea. The dog.
Oh my god.
I have no idea.
Oh god, Danny.
Cito. I mean, Cito did a lot actually. Thumbnails, recorded a lot of stuff.
No, that's not him.
Drawcasted, did some stuff, but not like super involved. I mean, I guess Cito. I mean, I did come up with the idea with meetings with Cito.
Okay, I found it. Eleazar was the John Stamos of the pronoun, because he's like the setup. We like the Beach Boys. You know what the Beach Boys are, John?
I mean,
the band Beach
heard
Boys.
of them.
So John Stamos from Full House used to tour occasionally with the Beach Boys, just because he was a famous guy in the '90s and he was a big Beach Boys fan. And they just let him tour. He was a drummer for the Beach Boys. That's Eleazar. Eleazar was the editor of the PCP, and we were like, we should get that guy on the show. And then somehow he became a full member. So he's the John Stamos of the Pronon cast. Yeah.
And then we got you. And you give a shit and did a lot of stuff and were the server owner and started this whole fucking thing.
And edited all
and then you got Cetal, who, you know, hit or miss, really. I mean, Cetal did a lot of thumbnails.
Cetal did the drawing. They were engaged.
In stuff. They did Drawcast stuff, so that, like, pretty
Until
good.
They moved the Drawcast to the other channel.
Yeah, pretty
Cetal,
good. Pretty good.
Come on, Cetal. You're like, Cetal, I think Cetal was the first one to check out. If I can say, Cetal, the first one to check out of the pro. You know, this the sinking ship. You know, hitch his wagon to the Oblivion Fall money train. You know,
and doesn't even really do a good job about that. Let's be real.
All right, come on, Cetal. Like, let's pick up the game. When's the new Drawcast episode, Cetal? Huh? Yeah,
that's what people have been asking for like a year. But yeah. I mean, Simon.
Just a hater.
Simon was in some stuff. They did the Nuzlocke.
Blades in the Dark, bros, part 2.
But I don't know. I mean, Simon was in and out. Yeah, Simon was very hit or miss. And then me, I mean, I was fucking. I would say, not to suck my own dick, but to suck my own dick. I was in most content, edited a lot of content, streamed, did like the longest stream on the fucking channel.
If you don't count mine, yeah.
Fucking kind of instrumental in just messaging things and like messaging people shit, getting things organized, making sure there was fucking thumbnails for every episode, and fucking reminding people of shit.
I agree.
Being a gamer, winning tournaments that we fucking hosted.
Yeah, you are the gamer lad, Sean. You are the icon.
Getting Ben to fucking join and record shit with him.
You've done a lot of good stuff. That's why I have promoted you above everyone else to be the second in command of Pronon. Above Craig, above Kajuro, the former second in command. Don't ask questions about it, but you know he a lot of foreign money involved. I'll say that.
No more no need, bruh.
No more no need, bruh.
Ballad of the N-word, pretty instrumental to our fucking sense of humor in this fucking server.
Yeah.
Fucking emotes, gamer, shoggers. A lot of good shit here. Any Nate-based emotes. Making sure Revengeance stayed a meme. I fucking played Revengeance in this Discord. That was fucking base.
What do you mean? You single-handedly made Revengeance still a meme. Not that it's a super popular game.
Yeah.
Lots of people like it or anything. You did it.
Yeah.
Now you can take credit for it, Sean. It's okay. Just like I'm responsible for keeping Dragon Ball Z popular.
I don't know. I mean, everyone could make their fucking case, I'm sure.
But again, they would be wrong.
They would be wrong. I think it's pretty clear
who the real workhorses of the Pronon are.
Kajuro don't do shit. Yeah. Kajuro is in he's in stuff.
He left turned a lot.
What does he do?
Correctly.
What? Sorry, what?
He did a lot of left turns.
That is actually true. Kajuro left turns.
He ran the Twitter. He made some good Twitter posts, I believe.
He did. I mean, back when we were still doing.
Yeah. Does Twitter even up still? Is that something?
It is. It's up.
When's the last time we posted on it?
I mean, I think, and then you got Rito. Rito did shit, and Jelly did shit. I mean, it's depends on your fucking perspective and how you want to measure shit. But I think
But
we're the only ones here.
We're the only ones here. Yeah. No matter what everyone else did before, we're still here. We'll still put in the hours.
Put in the work, put in the hours. We stay hungry. We devour.
We stay hungry. We nom.
And this whole time, I mean, Dune and I are doing our own shit too, and like we fucking made videos and fucking lecture and getting everyone fucking sorted and fucking battling the PCP the whole time and fucking.
You're right. So yeah. This did start as a meme, but like now that you're cooking a bit, Sean, I'm like, yeah, you know what? Fuck these guys. What have they done for us lately? Is what I have to ask them.
My ass over here is 1v9ing fucking PCP and Fucking people in our own group. Nah, but I mean, we did shit. Everyone kind of contributed in their own ways, but some more than others.
Yeah, I would say it's 70% me, 30% you.
That's funny.
Sean, Sean, look at the recent uploads on what the hell is our channel called? Procrastinators Anonymous. Hold on, let me type this in.
Honestly, I haven't been involved with like the last several
years.
six uploads.
I mean,
I did Proanon Becomes Candy. That's something that I did. I kind of I edited / made it. I proofed it over with Jelly.
But like, look at the top 3 rows, or maybe let's say 4 rows even.
They're like mostly you.
Yeah, UHC movie, me. Interviews, me. The episode global sperm count, that was me. In the super anonymous Phononcon. To whom it will concern was my idea. Interview with Sean. Interview with Life with Sean. Voice of God. The first interview. There's a reason why. And I'm sure I say this in the interview. I was like, Sean, you have to be the first interview. Because you're the guy.
Whatever you do, don't scroll down 2 more rows.
Homestuck cast.
Interview with Jelly Beaner. Interview with Seattle.
Oh yeah. I forgot. There's a warm-ups. Sean is the first interview.
Have you losers really been in here all day? Fucking don't you have things to do?
No.
Don't you have bitches? Any bitches?
Yeah, sorry, Jelly.
I've been doing laundry, Jelly.
No bitches. That's what I thought.
Sorry.
Okay, touche.
We're too busy recording something called the Proanon Cast. Maybe we've heard of it. We were just shitting on. Yeah,
we
exactly.
were shitting on ourselves. Yeah.
Not us. On you slackers for not contributing to the channel in any way, any meaningful way.
Why would we contribute?
Sean, you gonna backtrack now? You were going super hard on it 5 seconds ago. I have it on record.
No. I stand by everything.
Damn. No. He's got his little tail between his legs now that I'm here.
No, I said Jelly was a good contributor. Go back in the recording.
I don't remember him going back. John went down the list.
The people that I gave the most shit for were like probably Seatal, Simon, Kajoro, Shinny, I guess.
We'll have to see. We'll have to check the tapes.
A little bit to Zach.
But Jelly, what's up? Welcome back. We thought you died. We were talking about how me and Sean are the only ones who like doing the podcast.
I mean that is true.
Then leave. Then get out of here. Get the fuck.
I remember specifically, DMing you and be like, "Hey, is this gonna be like a one-time thing, or like, are you trying to do this indefinitely?" Because I did not want to really commit to an indefinite.
You mean after we hooked up when we first met, right?
Yeah.
Was it meant to be a one-time thing?
No, I never intended it to be a one-time thing.
Okay. Did you intend any finality, or you just wanted to?
I just thought it'd be funny.
Dune doesn't intend things;
they just happen around me.
I just think it would be very fitting thematically if you had intended it.
I actually planned everything this Proanon has ever done on the channel.
Do I look like a guy with intentions?
I planned the Drawcast. I planned the UHC. I knew it happened. I
planned my transition.
I knew it would happen.
Oh God.
I knew Gigi was gonna trans, and then I was gonna do it at the same time. I planned against
just
Anonymous.
Like the greats.
This is all before
Akira
the survey.
Toriyama, Kazuki Takahashi. It was supposed to end, but it keeps going. Oh, it keeps going.
Yeah. Jelly, you missed it, but we did record a 2-hour podcast before the one we're recording now, and with the audio fucked up.
Oh, so you're recording right now?
Yeah, I fucking said that. I
wasn't listening.
I know you weren't.
Jelly, head empty.
My head's not empty.
Unfazed in the zone.
John, Jelly, how do you feel about shooting ropes?
I'll be honest with you. I wish that I didn't have to do it.
What does that mean?
Like, it's a burden. It's not. It's a burden that all men must carry.
Because you're so backed up with cum, is what you mean?
Yeah.
It's like if you didn't.
I can't. I have to let it out.
If you could do something else with it, you would.
Like I think of all the time I would save if I wasn't shooting ropes.
I mean, you can just not masturbate.
No, I can't.
I've come too far to stop now.
I think I can stop with all this fucking
all these grapes on the ground.
all these grapes on the ground.
Gotta get the grapes on the ground. I noticed that you posted the another Dan Grumps quote. I hope the Booyah. I noticed that I don't know if the pronoun con stuff is gonna come out before this episode.
No.
So this is gonna be ridiculous. But Jelly's big on Dan Grumps for some reason.
Yeah, I'm a big Dan guy now.
What happened? Did you stop watching Game Grumps from John Left? Like, you know what? I'll start watching Dan like last week.
I've just been watching Game Grumps while I drive to work every day.
Like old Game Grumps?
Yeah, like 2016, 2013.
Were you a Dan guy when it happened?
I was not there when it happened.
Oh, you an OG Game Grumps? I was
not an OG Game Grumps fan. No, I knew about Great Grumps, but I was never really like hardcore. God fucking damn it! You just stepped on my fucking toe, you fat whore! God fucking damn!
Jelly, you should be nicer to your mom.
Oh, fuck this dog! Stepped on my toe. Sharp ass claws.
Sexy ass dog.
Stupid dog. You're making me come. Ooga booga booga.
One of the greatest moments.
What?
Ow.
When that joke first became a thing.
Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Yeah, that started on Pronon somewhere, right?
Perhaps. Who knows? But yeah, we were just saying how we might go. I don't know I forget what's on the old podcast and what's on this podcast. Did we say we were going to start at episode 40 of PCP and to go from there? So
yeah, that was this one. What
do you think about that idea, Jelly? We start within PCP
episode 40
because we're on the 40th episode
40.
of Podcast.
Nothing good happens after episode 40 of the PCP.
That's okay.
Oh,
nothing good ever happened on this podcast.
No.
That's not true. I think there's some good Podcast episodes.
Research papers.
Research papers classic. Pronon gets bad. Let's see. After maybe
is this all that we've become? Is just talking about
ourselves?
How bad we are now?
No. What do you mean?
Man, guys, we don't make podcasts anymore.
The last time we did that was
me 20 minutes ago. Man,
that's what this podcast is about. And it's thematically relevant to the old podcast we were just having that got deleted. We were talking about Dragon Ball Z and Yu-Gi-Oh! And in One Piece, really.
Man, we lost all that content? What a shame.
Well, I'm gonna be into slicing some in because it's mostly me ranting.
It's just Dune explaining Dragon Ball and stuff. So
people talk about Super, and I'm like, no, we tried Black Frieza. Oh no, I didn't like it. I don't remember liking GT as a kid, but GT had some cool shit that I'm sad it's not in. That they probably should actually bring back for Super. It would be really funny to bring the cool shit from GT into Super. Fucking bring Super 17, Android 17 fused with himself from another timeline. That's fucking cool. It's super cool. Super 17 is awesome. Baby. It's like Majin Buu, but again. I posted a GIF of Super 17 in Lolly Lounge. I want your opinion. It looks kind of like Shinny. It's what I don't like about. Well, I like and I don't like about the Dragon Ball Z. Really post Cell Saga is like the ever expanding limits of like what is possible in the world of Dragon Ball Z. Because I was explaining Dragon Ball, original Dragon Ball with Goku as a kid from age 13 to 18, I believe. It's just the guy running around, fucking being cool, fighting people in martial arts tournaments, and like occasionally toppling paramilitary organizations. We did it once. He did the Red Ribbon Army, and it was cool to see Goku running around with a fucking stick, beating up guys with guns. That's what was cool about it. But then you get to fucking Dragon Ball Z, and it's like, oh god, there's aliens, and it's like, okay, whatever. Raditz shows up, He's like, I'm Goku's brother. He's like, what the fuck? Goku's an alien? I thought he was just like a fucking ripoff of Sun Wukong. It's like, no, he's an alien. And then they fucking kill Raditz, and Raditz is like, dude, there's more aliens though. And they're like, shit. And then they fight the new aliens, Vegeta and Nappa. And then Vegeta's like, and they're like, dude, there's even more aliens though. And this is fine because Dragon Ball Z was supposed to be postscript. You know, it's just like, this is the end of the story. This is, you know, and that's up to Vegeta. That was supposed to be it. Well, I think up until Frieza. I think Frieza was supposed to be the end. Where Goku goes to space and fights the king of the universe. Frieza, which is cool at the end that Goku becomes Super Saiyan. Because once you fight the strongest guy in literally the king of the universe, Frieza, like what else are you supposed to do? And it's like fucking, I don't know, robots. I guess we can do robots on Earth. It's like, why are these robots made in like a fucking lab with a box of scraps? Is like, why are they stronger than like the strongest guy in the, like multiple times stronger than Frieza? It's like why? And it's like, I don't know. They just are. They're just cool, bro. And it makes no sense, and it's kind of dumb. But it's like, whatever. The androids are cool. Cell's cool. So it's fine. I like it. But it keeps going. Cell, you know, Frieza is definitely supposed to be the end of Dragon Ball Z. And it would be better if it ended with Z. Where Goku defeats Frieza. Or maybe dies. Even if Goku died fighting Frieza. And then that was just the end of it. And then like life went on. And then the universe was saved. But at what cost, you know? That kind of thing. It'd be fine. But no, they want to do more. You can't have that. They have a little bit more with the Cell and the androids. And then the Cell saga serves as a perfect ending to Gohan's character. Because this whole fucking Z, they're always like, Gohan is like a fucking piss baby. But when he gets mad, he's like super strong. And he's like literally stronger than everybody else. But like the only downside is that he's 5 years old. He's 5 years old. He's 4 years old in the Saiyan Scum. He's 5 years old on Namek fighting fucking Frieza. And they really emphasize that Gohan is cool. And then whenever they make filler episodes, 9 times out of 10, it's about Gohan doing something cool. There's a filler like episode in when Goku's already Super Saiyan, Namek's about to explode. Frieza throws fucking Goku into a volcano, and then Gohan is on the ship with Bulma and Piccolo, who is dying on the floor because he got fucking destroyed by Frieza. And like Bulma was like, okay, let's fucking go. Goku told us to leave. We're gonna leave because Namek's about to explode. And Gohan's like, well, I can't sense my dad's energy. He just died. My dad just died. And Bulma was like, well, we definitely have to go then. And Gohan's like, no. Frieza said he would kill every Saiyan. If I go to Earth, Frieza is just gonna follow me. This is a 5-year-old saying this, by the way. He's like, I have to go fight Frieza now. And Bulma was like, that's retarded. You're gonna die. And Gohan's like, well, my dad fought him. Maybe my dad weakened him. Maybe I won't die. Maybe, but I have to do it because I'm the only Saiyan left. And Frieza wants to kill all the Saiyans. I can't put the Earth in danger. I'm gonna go fly back and fight Frieza. And he does. And he gets his ass kicked. But it's so cool that this filler little Gohan thing is like, you know what, I'm gonna step up. I'm gonna do it. And it's such a great like little arc. But it is filler, but it is super cool. But because it doesn't make any sense. Like, what if Goku? What? Because Goku comes back, obviously. And then like, yeah, but like it is cool that it happens. And then after Frieza, there's a filler arc with Garlic Jr., who was a movie villain, who comes to destroy the Earth. And then Goku fights Gohan, Piccolo, and Krillin, and Gohan's a big hero at the end. So they really gas up Gohan in Z. And so when he fights Cell, and then Goku's like, Gohan, you have to fight Cell. Because why? Because you're even stronger than me. That's right. And then Gohan does. Then he fights Cell and he becomes Super Saiyan 2. And it's the coolest thing ever. And that should have been the end. Goku dies at the end of Cell Games. And Gohan's the new guardian of Earth. He's the new protector. He's taking his father's space. But then there's Boo. And then 5 years later, Boo. And they had to keep going. And there's and the Boo Saga is literally not as good. It kind of is cringe. if I'm being honest. But it's not cringe enough to not justify its existence. It's still base enough to exist. But it is kind of cringe because it just doesn't make any sense. I could go into a whole thing about it, but that's not even. I want to talk about Super and how Super. So like I was saying, the fucking. I mean, Dragon Ball Z. The fact that there's even stronger guys who've been here the whole time, and they were just sleeping, they were just hanging out. The Majin Buu, no one ever mentioned him, but he was there the whole time. Don't fucking worry about it. And he's stronger than you thought. King Kai was the fucking big god, and there's even more gods, even higher than that, and there's even more gods. Like literally, it's dumb. There's a Supreme Kai and an Elder Kai, and it's like okay. Where's the dragon? Where's Master Roshi? That's literally me. That's correct. That's a correct question to ask, Sean. But Sean, I'm gonna get to GT in a second because that's what GT is about. So they fight for Boo's there. Boo's like stronger than everybody. It doesn't fucking matter. He has dumb lore. He kills everyone. Vegeta turns evil. Something. Even though it makes no sense, Vegeta to turn evil again. Gohan stopped training. Even though it makes no sense that Gohan would stop training because he's like the most hardcore training guy in Z. Besides Vegeta. Fucking Busaga's Goten and Trunks, little 5-year-olds can become Super Saiyans now, and they're stronger than Frieza because even though they're 5 years old. It makes no fucking like the power scaling immediately goes off the rails after Frieza because they have to have everybody keep up and have to have newer and stronger threats, and it sucks, and it's to the detriment of the story and the characters. They sometimes like work around it and it is good, like how because Goten and Trunks are super talented, like geniuses at fighting, they're really lazy and they're huge jackasses. So they kind of work with it sometimes, but it is dumb. And then like you said, Sean, where's the dragon? Where's the Dragon Balls? And then Akira Toriyama heard this. He heard you in the future, and he came back in time. He was like, "I must make Dragon Ball Grand Tour, where it's like the original Dragon Ball." Well, Goku's a kid, and there's a Trunks. Trunks is there. He's supposed to be like the new Bulma, and then Pan's there. Because it's cool. So they're just going around having goofy adventures, finding Dragon Balls. Except the space Dragon Balls. I forget what they're called, but that's basically it. They're the space Dragon Balls. And then everyone hated it because it wasn't like Dragon Ball Z. Because it wasn't about getting the biggest power level and turning into Super Saiyan and fighting dudes. It was about going around having goofy adventures like the original Dragon Ball. And they're like, "Fuck! What if we just made a new one? What if we called it Super Dragon Ball? Dragon Ball Super, where it is about fighting dudes and having super many forms and." This is not Future. Future Trunks is in the Cell game saga. He comes back when Goku arrives on Earth. He comes back a little bit before Goku does. Because Frieza's there. Frieza's a robot now. He's got a robot and he's got his dad, and he's like, "I'm gonna fucking kill everyone on Earth," just to fucking rub it in Goku's face. But he gets there and there's a new guy. He's a fucking cool. Okay, so Frieza, they all sense Frieza coming on Earth. Vegeta, Piccolo, and Gohan and everyone, they sense Frieza coming, and they're like, "Shit, Goku isn't here. Frieza's coming, and he has someone with them who's even stronger than him. We're gonna die." And then we have to do something. So they all go and they're hiding out, keeping the power level low, walking so they don't attract the scouters. They're like, "We're gonna fucking die." And then Bulma was there. She's like, "I want to see Frieza. I didn't see him when I was Namek, so I want to see him now." And then Yamcha's like, "Why? That's retarded. You're just gonna die." And Frieza's like, Bulma brings up the good point that Frieza can just blow up the planet whenever he wants. So it doesn't matter where I am. He was like, "Okay, yeah, sure." And they all laugh, haha. And then Krillin's like, we really are gonna die. And everyone's like, "Yeah, we're all gonna die." Literally, he came back with the Dragon Balls. The Dragon Balls is a whole different story, Sean. Dragon Balls are well, they use the Namekian. Okay, so the Earth Dragon Balls, the way the Earth Dragon Balls work is that you can't. And this ties into future Trunks. The Earth Dragon Balls, you cannot wish somebody back to life more than once. So that means if you die, someone kills you, you can wish you back once, but then after that you can't. Then when they go to so when Piccolo dies, fighting Vegeta and Nappa, the Dragon Balls go with him because Piccolo made the Dragon Balls. What Kami did, that's for the sake of simplicity. Piccolo made the Dragon Balls. So they go to Namek to get the Namekian Dragon Balls, so they can wish back people on Earth, and then they'll have Dragon Balls again. And they do that. That's a subplot of Namek. So they get back. So everyone's back, except when they try to wish back Goku. Like, can Goku come back to life? Dragon's like, no, Goku's not dead. And they're like, okay, wish him here. Goku said no, he does not want to come here. He'll come back later. And they're like, okay. And then like a year passes, and Goku's still not back. They don't know where he is. Vegeta, actually, this is filler, but Vegeta leaves on a ship to go find Goku. Because he's like, I have to become a Super Saiyan. I have to go find Kakarot and have him tell me how to become a Super Saiyan. And he doesn't, but he goes around. You see him intermittently just fucking up Frieza guys and being like, Frieza dead, lol. I'm the strongest in the universe now. And then sometimes he sees like a big burst of energy, and then he like rushes over there, and like there's just like wreckage of like where Goku was. He's like, fucking Goku, you son of a bitch, I'll find you. But he doesn't find him. He comes back, has sex with Bulma at some or something. So anyway, well, actually no. Well, maybe. Who knows? Who knows with there? But yeah. So Frieza's showing up. Everyone's like, we're gonna die, but we like, what else are we supposed to do? Like, we had to try. So they're like walking over there, and they're like, okay. But before they can engage with Frieza, a mysterious youth shows up with a sword, and he's like, you're about to face a real Super Saiyan. And then he clowns Frieza with a sword, and he clowns Frieza's dad, and he blows up the ship. He's like, hey guys, you want some beer? Goku's gonna come. And they're like, how does he know that Goku's gonna come in like 3 hours? And then Goku comes, and he doesn't say. He's like, it's a secret. And then Vegeta's like, how is he a fucking Saiyan? How does he turn Super Saiyan if there's only like 3 Saiyans? Like, it doesn't make any, like, he doesn't understand. And like Bulma's like, that kid kind of looks like Vegeta, and it's really obnoxious foreshadowing. Even if you can even call it that. They're kind of just saying what it is. Because he's wearing a Capsule Corp logo on his shirt. He has fucking the same hair as Bulma, and he can turn Super Saiyan. Like, what do you think? Anyway, he shows up. Everyone's like, well, we don't know if we can trust him, but he did kill Frieza, so he's kind of cool. And then Goku shows back up, and he's like, whoa, guys, what happened to Frieza? Did Vegeta beat him? And Vegeta's like, no, I could have though. And like everyone's like, no, shut up, Vegeta. Trunks did it. And then Trunks tells Goku about the androids. He's like, I'm from the future. You're all gonna die. So especially you, Goku. You're gonna die especially, because you're gonna have a heart attack. You're gonna have a heart disease and die before the androids even show up. So So it's like, and Goku's like, that sucks. That's awful. And then everyone else is just gonna die, and then Gohan's gonna be alive for a bit longer, and then he'll die eventually too. And that's why I'm here, to fix everything. And then Goku's like, okay, cool. And then he tells everyone else, and they start training for 3 years. Did you have any specific questions about Future Trunks? That's where he fits into this. He is the cool. He is the drippiest, and he is the coolest. And he spends most of the Cell Saga being yelled at by Vegeta. Even though he is dope and cool, but he's also kind of cringe sometimes. He's on the sidelines with Goku and Vegeta. Goku and Gohan are the only ones who fight Cell, really. They're the only ones who fight Perfect Cell. Cell has multiple forms and a varying strength. Well, he starts as Imperfect Cell, then becomes, after absorbing Android 17, becomes Semi-Perfect Cell. Then after absorbing Android 18, becomes Perfect Cell. and is unstoppable. He becomes a perfect cell in the worst way, actually, because semi-perfect cell, after absorbing 17, is getting destroyed by Vegeta, Super Saiyan Vegeta, who's just gotten back from training in the hyperbolic time chamber, where you can spend a year in a single day, in a single 24 hours. A year will pass, and he goes in there with Trunks, and they train. And he calls himself Super Vegeta, not even Super Saiyan Vegeta, just Super Vegeta, and he's really proven it because he's fucking destroyed Cell, and then Cell's like, but if I was perfect, you'd be like owned, bro. Like you don't even know. And Vegeta's like, bet, let's go. And then he lets Cell absorb 18, and then gets demolished because perfect Cell's incredibly strong. And then Trunks is there too, and Trunks has this new form. I don't know. I don't remember what it's called, but he gets like really. Hold on, I wonder if I can find it. A GIF of it. Yeah, I can. He gets real buff and swole. And he's like, "I'm gonna fucking kill you, Cell." And he's doing a good job, but the form is too slow. And Vegeta reveals that he knows how to do that too. He can get real big and buff, but the cost of speed it's not worth it. And then he's like, "Okay, Cell games. You have a week, and then we're gonna have a big tournament, and then you're all gonna die, because it's cool, I guess." He thinks it's funny, and that's when Goku fights him. Does seem like Goku is going to win, and then Goku's like, "I give up," and everyone's like, "Why?" He's like, "Gohan can fight him now," and everyone's like, "Why? He's 11." And Goku's like, "It'll be really funny, guys. Trust me. Give Cell a senzu bean. Let him cook." Let's go. Let's have my son get his ass kicked by Cell, and then Gohan gets his ass kicked by Cell. The Android 16 dies, and Android 16's like, "Dude, if you don't fucking if you don't go ham right now, everyone's gonna die." And Gohan's like, "Yeah, I guess." And he turns Super Saiyan 2, and then this is actually a nice callback to the Frieza thing, because when Goku becomes a Super Saiyan. Okay, I gotta start a little bit before that. So Vegeta shows up on Earth, and he's like, "I'm gonna get the Dragon Balls and become a Super Saiyan," and they don't really like talks about it. He just mentions Super Saiyan a lot. There's even an episode where when Gohan becomes a Great Ape, and they say Gohan the Super Saiyan, like referring to the fact that Gohan gets incredible bursts of power when he's angry. So it's like, is Gohan a Super Saiyan? And then like every 5 seconds on Namek, Vegeta's like, "I will become a Super Saiyan," and he thinks he gets pretty close a couple of times through shenanigans. He thinks he gets pretty close, but the most important part is that when he's telling Goku about it, he's like, "Goku, a Super Saiyan is like this. It was an ancient legend of the Saiyan people, of like this fucking coldest, badass super dude who's like the evilest dude in the universe." He's like super strong and cool, but the Saiyans are evil, so they like it. He can destroy everything. He's the strongest guy in the world. And Goku's like, "That's cringe. I don't care. L plus I'm stronger than you. Like I don't care." But Goku does become a Super Saiyan, as you may know. But he does insist that I'm not cold-hearted like Vegeta. I'm not a ruthless killer. Vegeta literally on his deathbed is like, "Dude, you let me live, and that's like cool or whatever, lol. But like, do not let Frieza live. Frieza will murder everyone. He will destroy Earth. He has killed billions of people. Like he does not deserve it." And Goku's like, I can't do it. I have a conscience. I don't like killing people." And it's kind of based that he's soft-hearted and he's like a nice guy. Anyway, when he does become a Super Saiyan, after the death of Krillin, after Frieza just kills Krillin, Goku, he does a Super Saiyan, and then King Kai is like, he's watching all this, and he's like, "Oh God, now that Goku's like the strongest person in the universe, this could do like irreparable damage to his personality. Goku was strong before, but being like the strongest person literally ever, like that will like ruin. That could like drive a man like insane, right? Because we see it with Vegeta. Every time Vegeta gets stronger, he's an asshole. And every time Vegeta thinks he's like the strongest guy around, he's an asshole. Frieza is definitely the biggest asshole ever. But then, and even Master Roshi somehow is like on Earth. He's like, I just sense my student Goku become like getting insane power. He's never had power like this before, and I hope that this doesn't corrupt him and turn him evil. But at the end, it doesn't. Goku is very lenient with Frieza. He's like, Frieza, I fucking destroyed you. I'm Super Saiyan. If you just stop, like, we're cool. Like, it's fine. And Frieza's like, no, I'd rather die. And then Goku's like, okay, and then he kills him. And that's just a cool thing. Like, okay, you can be a Super Saiyan. You can be the strongest guy and not be evil. Like, power doesn't always corrupt if you're just based enough. And that's the message of that. And that comes back later when Gohan becomes the strongest guy ever, and he's Super Saiyan 2, and he's whooping Cell, and becomes an asshole. He's arrogant, and it literally leads to Goku dying because he's fucking around. He's like, hey, Cell, you're fucking gay. Whatever, I don't even care. And then he gets caught off guard. And then Cell's like, okay, I'm gonna blow up the Earth. And then Gohan's just like, oh fuck, I what do I fucking do? And Goku's like, okay, I'll teleport Cell off the planet, so he doesn't blow up the Earth. And he takes him to King Kai and kills King Kai and himself. But it's like better than the Earth, I guess. And that's a great parallel to Gohan being a fucking a huge asshole when he can Super Saiyan 2. It's really funny, and also kind of infuriating because, but it separates the character. Like, and it kind of goes into why Gohan stops training as much after Cell. He's like, all right, I'm going back to being a regular person now. That was like my lowest moment and also my highest moment. Oh well, yeah. They still continue that. Like, Gohan is incredibly Gohan. Literally, if he tried, would be the strongest character in Dragon Ball Z. But he just doesn't, because he's like, I don't want to. I like doing other shit. Dad, I have to pay the bills. I have a wife and kids. I can't just fucking fight all the time. But that's him. Anyway, back to GT. GT does not have future Trunks in it. It has current age Trunks, but he is an adult now because it's in the future. He is just the same age as future Trunks, but he is. He's this timeline's Trunks. Or no, because future Trunks comes back in time, and he's like, by future Trunks coming back in time to change history, he has created a different timeline where he came back in time. You understand? So like future Trunks helps them fight Cell and the androids for no benefit of his own. When he goes back to his time, like, nothing is fixed. He just does it because he's nice. And he's like kind of beat up about it, but he is strong. But the experience does help him, and that he is now strong enough to defeat the androids in his world. And it is a quote unquote happy ending, kind of, because now the world can continue, even though everyone's dead. But not, it can go on until they fuck it up in Super. Well, but yeah, GT. People didn't like it. But it did have cool stuff in it, like Super Saiyan 4, where they brought back the, where they were like, what if they were like monkeys again? What if they were like, because, Saiyans are monkeys. What if they did a super cool Saiyan transformation? Something that made sense thematically with like the characters, and it wasn't just like nothing. Anyway, that happens. And in the final arc of Dragon Ball GT is the Dark Dragon Balls. The dragon is literally like, you guys fucking use the Dragon Balls every year. It's only you people, and you're always doing for stupid, selfish shit. I don't like it. Die. And he makes these fucking evil dragons to kill them, and then they fight, and Goku wins, obviously. But that's GT. Yes, that's Omega Shenron. And he is cool, and he is the coolest villain in GT. And you get Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. And it's awesome. But then they're like, what if we made more money though? What if we just made more money? Yeah, so they just Super. Okay, so I have a lot of problems with Super, mostly because it's dumb and cringe, and started with Battle of the God, because they immediately had the problem of like that I mentioned in the Boo saga of just like going even further beyond, as Goku might say. Which is like, how wide can you like zoom out of the camera now that you're like, I mean, technically, Future Trunks is from a different dimension, right? But like, now it's like this is Universe 7 and Universe whatever, and it's like, why? They could have fixed this by just making this could have been solved and made it a lot simpler if Frieza was the universe was just bigger. Like you don't have to jump to different universes. You can just be like, yeah, Frieza was like the boss of this part, and there's other like the universe is super big though, and there's obviously other people in this universe. Like I don't understand why they immediately jumped to, yeah, there's like 15 universes. You didn't know? Like lol. Anyway, and it doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter because the stakes are, oh, the universe will be destroyed in the pyramid of power. Like if you lose, it's like, okay, well, the good guys are not gonna lose. It's like, okay, and it's just a waste of time. Jiren is kind of cool, I guess. Ultra Instinct is kind of cool. Kind of cool. I'll say that it's kind of cool. I don't really like it as a form. I think it would just be cool as a thing that Goku could learn how to do. Even if okay, because Ultra Instinct, like the implication of Ultra Instinct is that like once you're so good at fighting, like you could do it unconsciously. Like you flow like water, as Blue Suit. But like the fact that he's like a power up transformation makes no sense. But whatever. Frieza, they brought back Frieza. You guys remember Frieza? Yeah. I never watched the Resurrection F. I don't even know why. I think like some fucking Frieza Force members like revived Frieza. It's like, it's dumb. I don't know why they brought back Frieza. Frieza's like super evil. Like, and like that's the dumbest thing they've ever done. Like, not killing Frieza is like the dumbest thing ever. Like, why do they? There's so many other people. I mean, it's the whole concept is retarded. Like, if I was thinking about the Tournament of Power, and I was like, it would make more sense if they were like representing planets. So you would not have Goku. Like, you could have Goku and Vegeta on a different team. Like they could represent the planet Vegeta. Like that would be cool. And then they had like you know, they were like kind of on the same side as the Earthlings, but like not. Or like then you can have an arc about Gohan because he's a Saiyan from Earth. Goku likes to say he's a Saiyan from Earth, but he's not. He was born on planet Vegeta. And I think that'd be a funny technicality to have. It's like, well, technically Goku's not fighting with the rest of the guys. He was on a different team, but like, he's still the good guy. And then you don't have to worry about the fucking everything getting. Goku would lose intentionally just because planet Vegeta is already destroyed. It's like whatever. If he's taking, but it's a funny thing. I don't know. I don't think they should have had to be universes. That's all I'm saying. Because then you get into fucking side Dragon Ball Heroes and Dragon Ball Xenoverse, where you have all these fucking 30 layers of like gods and alternative fucking universes, and it's like, what happens to martial arts tournaments? Broly is back. Broly is cool. Broly is cool. Super Saiyan God is a retarded power up. I when I was arguing with Rito about Gear 5, I brought up Super Saiyan God is another retarded power up that made no sense. Because it's literally, I mean, I understand what they're doing for it, but because it's the basis of Dragon Ball Super, it is flawed. Dragon Ball Super just goes in a weird direction that I didn't really expect from the first movie, Dragon Ball Z Battle of the Gods. Technically a Dragon Ball Z movie, not a Dragon Ball Super movie. Because like, sure, there's gods of destruction. That's I mean I wasn't happy with like another whatever, but I mean I guess you got to have something, right? He's even higher than all the other gods. Even the guy called Supreme Kai is below this guy. Okay, he's just like, okay, whatever. It's whatever. It's what, fuck, not whatever. It's dumb, but the idea of the big power up coming from the fact that like, oh, you have to have 5 Saiyans to do this ritual. It's like, we don't have 5 Saiyans. We only have Goku and Vegeta and Goten and Trunks and maybe it's 6 Saiyans. because you have Goten, Trunks, Vegeta, Gohan, and Goku. It's only 5. We need another one. And it's like, oh, but Vidal's pregnant, so the baby is the 6th Saiyan because it's like a quarter Saiyan. It's like, oh, I mean that's kind of cool. It's like wow, Goku's really fucking had a whole life. He's a grandpa. Cool. That's a nice little thing. But it's also dumb because it didn't need to exist, and they immediately forget about it. And they like, what if Super Saiyan Blue? What if Super Saiyan Blue? Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan. What if he was blue? And he's just stronger. And then Vegeta's like, I can do it too now. Because why? Fuck you. I can. I learned how to do it. It's really dumb. Super Saiyan 4 was like that too. Goku unlocked it naturally. And then Vegeta was like, I want to do it too though. And Bulma made him a gun that turned him into Super Saiyan 4. Vegeta is the coolest character. He's the coolest arc from Saiyan Saga to Cell Saga. Well, at the end, he's like, man, fighting fucking sucks. This sucks. And it's great. But then the next arc, he's like, I turned myself evil so I could kill people and be stronger. It's like, okay, what? Even though you have a wife and kids who you love and you've adjusted to life on Earth like pretty easily, for like years now. Yeah, I'm evil now. Fuck you. Just so I could fight Goku. You could have, but there's Majin Buu. There's like a lot of other shit going on that's more important. You've always prioritized like the big battle over fighting Goku. Like even with ever since literally that's the whole part of the Namek Saga is you putting aside your differences to fight a bigger evil. And now that you're older and more mature, you should surely not. I wanted to fight Goku, so I let a guy take over my mind. Okay. Okay, Vegeta. Are you gonna commit to it? No, I'm gonna take it back in 10 episodes. Lol, JK. I don't even know. I've stopped caring about Dragon Ball Super, and I will never care about Dragon Ball Super. Any question? Any questions? Dragon Ball is so good. Then it gets really bad, and I don't like that people still like it. I did see that superhero movie. That was kind of cool. Even though it is dumb, and they're like, "What if we gave Gohan and Piccolo power ups?" For literally no reason. And that's what it's about. that's what the episode's about. The movie's about. What if we made Beast Mode Gohan and Orange Piccolo? That's what they're called. That's not a beam. That's literally what the Beast Gohan. I mean, cause like Yu-Gi-Oh, the original series is about like Yu-Gi-Oh, and then like in subsequent series, cause like the dual monsters are literally like ancient Egyptian fucking hieroglyphs brought to life, and this is the guy as an ancient Egyptian pharaoh brought back to, it's like it works thematically. And the sequel, it's like, let's go to school for a fucking card game. Was in card games on motorcycles. I think once you have to start thinking about the timeline, it's no longer like real. Like people talk about the Zelda timeline, like I give a shit. I don't. Like once you have more than like 3, I'd say it's like, okay, you fucked up. You can have one timeline, you can have an alternate timeline, but you can't have 3 timelines. And the way Zelda does it's retarded because it's like, oh, this is the timeline where Link lost again in Ocarina of Time. And it's like, well, why don't the other games have that? Then why is it not split every time? This timeline he went back in time and there's the little Link where Ganon never rose to power, and there's the adult Link where he won, and there's the adult Link where he lost. It's like you overcomplicating it again. Why can't the end results should be the same, should it not? It's either he won or Ganon took over the world or he didn't. Is that not but it's, for some reason that's not the case. The problem with GX is that all my favorite parts are where they mention the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Anything from the original Yu-Gi-Oh! It's like, well, I know that Kaiba, Millennium Items, I understand. They said the thing, and then like I stopped caring about other things that happen in it because it's not about Yugi or Joey Wheeler. I prefer the manga, the original Yu-Gi-Oh manga, where he killed people and sent them to hell. He's like, you want to play this game? We want to roll the dice. You want to roll this dice, and whoever gets the highest number wins. The loser dies. And they're like, okay. And the guy rolls a 6, and then Yugi rolls his dice, and the dice breaks, and it's a 6 and a 1. So he gets a 7, and I think the guy goes blind. I think he pixelates everything in the guy's, because he's a TV producer or something. And he pixelates everything he sees is pixelated. Fuck you. Oh, that's great. Yeah, rest in peace, Akira Toriyama. You're dead to me. For letting them. Well, Akira Toriyama, I assume gives literally zero shits about Dragon Ball Z. Because he's like, I just fucking drew it to make money. I don't know. Like, like I'm sure he has zero emotional investment. He just, he just so happened. He's not like, well, I won't say this. He just like stumbled into being like one of the greatest mangaka of all time. Like he didn't do it on, like he's like zero thoughts in his head. He's like, well, I don't know, maybe this would be funny. And a lot of the problems with Dragon Ball Z are notoriously from the editors being like, I don't like this, change it. And it's like, well, this is the whole thing of the arc. They're like, no, do it again, change it. And that's why all that stuff, why it's weird. Sean, I think this has been a pretty good episode of the Pronon Cast Z. The postscript, the final one. What do you think, Sean? You think this new format has legs to stand on? We've had the time skip. We're in the phone on New World, and it's only downhill from here. You thought it was? I mean, come on. You can't say like the post time skip, the Fishman Island arc, like bro, like come on. I'm not saying it's awful. I'm saying it's not as good. I'm saying if you're just getting the best, if you wanted the best One Piece experience, like you only wanted 10 out of 10, you'd stop after the time skip. I'm trying to. One Piece has so many fucking characters. I kind of hate it because I don't care. Because sometimes they're like, remember this guy from chapter 13? No. Well, he was back. He's back. He's a villain. He's the strongest guy. Except unless it's Buggy, it's not cool. But because Buggy is cool and he is based. It's just that. Give me the Buggy cut of One Piece. Everything with Buggy's perspective. I'll be that. Everyone in the fucking crew, besides the main 3, are cringe. They don't do anything. They're just literally just comic relief. And it is a shame. That is not a good thing. It is bad. Because I think the characters are cool for the most of the Straw Hats are cool. The ones that aren't cool, I will say now. Gimbei, the Dragon People, Frankie, Brooke. That's it. Yeah, that's cool. Frankie is like not even a real Straw Hat. I mean, he is part of the Straw Hats, and he is like a member of the team. I don't like what. Why? Like what narrative purpose does he have ever? Like, what does Brooke do? Like, what is he there for still? I'm not saying they're bad. I'm saying like, what are they there for? I'm just saying the main if they're not in the 4 Kids rap, they're really just there to fill time. Just fill space. Not that they're bad. Not that I have anything against them. I'm just thinking if you're trimming some of the fat, if you were gonna trim the fat of One Piece, you could. It's just that they don't have to be there. Most of the time they're not doing anything. Robin clearly has something going on with the plot. At some point, she'll be more important. Allegedly has something to do with the plot. They've implied so, but it doesn't really come up. Zolo's got to be there. He's cool. Sanji's got to be there. They got to eat. Everyone else, you can take them or leave them. And this is something that Dragon Ball Z actually does pretty well. What they don't give side characters dumb shit to do for no reason. Because it'd be a waste of time, and you just want to see the main guys fight. Again, I must reiterate, Akira Toriyama is a hack, and he did not do that intentionally. It just happened to work out that way. But yeah, the point is that like stuff gets bad, and then it just keeps going, and that's the theme of this episode of the podcast. Is that the Ponon cast
that's
got bad?
again,
but I don't really.
Akira Toriyama, Kazuki Terahashi.
I think Ponon cast is bad from this sucks, don't watch it, to the speed runs, and then it gets good again. I mean, maybe the interview of Seatool, and then it gets good again. So it's only like bad.
Everyone loved the interview of Seatool.
So it's really just bad for the UHC, is what I'm saying.
That Seatool interview did gangbusters. What did it get, like 100 views?
It's 367 views.
Wow.
Yours has 144.
I know.
Sean's has 197. Oh.
That's gay. Why does Seatol's have the most views?
People like Seatool more than the rest.
Because people like Seatool, yeah.
Well,
what do you mean,
not me.
Not me. Yeah, I can't stand
Our
it.
most viewed video is the "Please Stop Supporting Digibrow."
And the re-upload. Oh man.
Yeah, good idea, Sean.
I love the
top
smooth
4.
brains that didn't understand that was not us that made that video.
Even though it says
top 4 is all PCP related.
It's a PCP fan podcast. What do you expect?
Yeah, I know. But it's like, shit, we're here now. Now what?
That is the theme.
People movie. Oh, dude, you're an idiot. You're an idiot.
What do you mean?
Holy
So
shit.
It's hilarious.
So true. All right, voicemails.
This is what sucking cocks does to you. I don't know. This is why women are retarded, because they suck cock all the time.
Oh. Is that what you feel? Is that how you think, Jillian?
Yeah.
Okay, can you explain?
I just did. If you suck cock, it makes you stupid. Digi was not sucking cock before.
You don't know that.
Now Digi is sucking cock.
You don't know that.
I know that.
They have a boyfriend that they've had for years.
I guess years at this point, but I think Jelly means before at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I'm talking prime
change
Digi.
quick.
Prime Digi air. Actually, Digi fucking had. Digi fucking struck lightning in a bottle, whatever that fucking phrase is, twice. One during the pony one during the pony days, and then during like the fucking anime fucking thing that he was doing.
And then the rap days.
And then
And
started
fucked it all up.
and then lost it all.
I don't know if that's. I mean, maybe.
I mean, it tracks. Look at the timeline.
I have to. The data does suggest that. I don't know. Surely there must be someone who got more popular after. So it's looking fellatio.
No.
Hazel.
No.
Hazel Bros. Anyone watch Hazel?
Cringe.
I think
No.
I think the Ponon cast got bad when Hazel started coming into our lives.
Mm-hmm.
Because Nonita was like, hey, there's this. No, that's not what happened. It was on the PCP, I believe, where Digi and Ben were talking about Hazel videos, right? And they're like, man, this is like a fucking cool YouTuber. And then I was like, I like cool YouTubers, lol. And then I watched it. I was like, this is awful. Mm-hmm. And then I spent every waking moment with Nonita planning Hazel's downfall. If you go listen to I want to have sex with her.
Sorry, his mom.
Oh. Yeah, everyone go listen to the Rotating Cube Zone, so you can hear me yell at Hazel for being a woman on the internet.
Disgusting.
Yeah, I fucking hate. I do you think YouTube has like just gone downhill? Because Sean was showing me his old favorite YouTubers, and it was just like
YouTube sucks.
YouTube does suck. Oh, how do you feel about Instagram?
Instagram also sucks.
Again, are you on Threads?
What is Threads?
Isn't that the new Instagram thing?
I don't know. I uninstalled Instagram
again
years ago.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
No, you were on it this year.
No.
Okay, we had the screenshots.
Well, we don't. What a car.
I could pull up a phone on cringe compilation.
Okay.
What about this? Oh, that's shitty. Okay. Okay. So you deleted them. So you deleted the screen. Okay, nope. Right here. 109/2022. You and Shinny. A year ago. That's less than years
Uh-huh.
ago. So clearly the evidence shows.
I don't know what evidence you're talking about, but I don't have Instagram on my phone. I just installed it. I just uninstalled it right now.
You just installed it, then uninstalled it.
Did you turn it off and back on again?
What about Twitter? Are you ready for? Are you extra, bro?
I've never used Twitter.
Okay.
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 Yeah, I'm really yes knowing you right now.
Yeah, this is just like the old days, all the time. when I try to make a funny joke and you're like, I don't know.
No.
Okay. Great on the
Okay.
ground. The Jews.
Grapes on the ground. Jews, huh?
Yeah, dead weight. Trimming the fat. I promoted Sean to second in command of Phone On.
I miss the old internet.
I miss the old Kanye.
New internet sucks, mostly because it's
black,
filled with women, minorities, fake women,
fake minorities,
That's coming.
What's a blackface?
I mean, look at video game companies from 20 years ago, and look at video game companies now. What's the difference?
I'm not wearing hockey pads. I don't know what's the difference. 20 years ago was 20
20 years ago
and admins wouldn't dare.
20 years ago it was majority white men, and now it's still white men, but they're not men anymore.
I don't think that's even true. I think you're just making
it is.
I think you're just projecting.
Look at the Cyberpunk 2077 team.
That's one game. And they
didn't That's just an example.
Yeah, but it's not like a larger trend.
It is. It is a larger trend.
Like, I mean, I guess there are more transgender people in the world.
Oh.
Than were back then. I mean, if that's what your point, I think that's different than the video game industry. That I think that's a bigger issue. It's more nuanced, as someone would say.
No Soru in the games.
But think about it, Sean. You're just playing Civ 5, which came out in between those 20 years. Does that not have soul in it?
This game does have a lot of soul.
Are you saying a game worth $70? Jedi Fallen whatever?
I will never pay $60 for a video game.
60?
The fucking Jedi Fallen Order shit really pisses me off because they had it back in the day before they were bought out by Disney, and they had that shit fucking captured in Force Unleashed. It was literally like fucking DMC Star Wars, and it was based. But then they said, actually, let's make this like Dark Souls Star Wars. Make everything really fucking slow and clunky and like retardedly hard. Which, I mean, has its own like merit in a way, but also is kind of gay.
That's how I am, retardedly hard.
And kind of gay.
Yeah.
Oh, someone didn't silence their fucking iPhone. Before
I don't have an iPhone.
I heard the bling, bling. Is that you just playing soundboard clips again, Joey? Are you memeing?
Huh?
Oh my god. I fucking hate you. This is why you're not invited to the new podcast. This is why
new podcast? Oh, yeah. I can't wait.
It's just me and Sean. It's the Dune Compression cast.
All right, enough about this new podcast. Listen to this. Oh my god, I can't read this. Scientists thought a type of fish was helping the reef grow. Wait.
Yeah, Jelly?
The reef grow, but there was no correlation. Ugh, okay. Okay, this one's a zinger. Why didn't the headphones leave each other? They were earbuds. Yeah.
Aha.
Right, I want to eat this Laffy Taffy now.
Go back to the Jew jokes, man. At least they were consistent.
Yeah.
At least I know what to expect. Jelly, you really kind of killed this. If I'm being honest, me and Sean were having a fun time. we were talking for hours.
Yeah. No.
That's how conversations go, you know? It's like, oh, you're playing tennis, fucking 1v1, and a third motherfucker runs up.
And then Jelly comes up and fucking spills his Lunchables all over the fucking field.
Jelly's the Pepe on the ground with all the food spilled. That's me and Dune right above it. Let's go. Holy shit, we're floundering.
It's because fucking I blame it 100% on Jelly. We were doing good.
Were you?
Yeah, Jelly.
We were.
We had a.
I mean,
we had a
the
2
first
hour
recording was perfect too. Like that's
Wow.
I was
It
kind of
was
miffed
perfect.
that it was fucking.
And they've heard it. We don't need to. We don't. They're hearing a lot of it right now. I might have even contacted you, Sean, to add in some context. That's what we should have done. Just dubbed over the other one. Like, what did you say here? I don't remember.
I mean, I probably could remember if we did it like soon enough, but then again, I only have the fucking weekend before I have to go back to work, and I also start my new job on Monday, or at least I start training for it.
Hey.
So.
What do you think happened, Jelly? Because me and the reason we're doing this is because me and Sean were in this call. We're like, it's a Saturday night. Like, where's the gang? Like,
Where's the boys?
Where's the boys? What do you?
Rita's working all the time now.
Okay, that's one.
Cito, I don't know. Depressed.
Australian, yeah.
Yeah.
This is a CTOL call outpost.
Yeah. All my homies hate CTOL and are CTOL.
Mm-hmm. So true.
Yeah, and then Kajora's in India.
Yeah.
And
Eleazar hates you.
Eleazar hates me. He's not on the server. Shinisaba hates me. He's in the server. Simon hates me. He's in the server. Nonidba fears me. But it's in a different time zone. He would be here if I could physically force him to be.
I'm gonna hurt Nonibra if I ever meet him.
Yeah, I agree. I support that.
God, meeting Nonibra in real life, that will be so fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's like
we're just gonna walk over and be like, Harana,
and then we realize that everyone in Morocco sounds like that.
Oh god, they're everywhere. We start unloading.
Finish the job. Morocco seems like a fake country, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's like there's a lot of African countries. I don't know if you knew this.
Oh, don't remind me.
Morocco is like a fake one, and it seems like a fantasy world they made for Hollywood. It's not like Chad or like
Israel
or Niger. Israel. That's not an African country, Dylan. I hope you know that.
Yeah, it is.
It's not.
What do you mean?
It's not on the continent of Africa.
Well, then where is it?
It's in the Middle East.
Where do you think the Middle East is?
Asia.
No. It's in Africa.
Oh, Jelly. Homeschool education. Oh, Jelly.
It's not my fault that you bought into the whole
the Jewish propaganda.
The Jewish propaganda of the New World Map.
The globalist point of view.
We're all Africans.
It's right there in Africa. I'm looking at it.
If it's above Egypt, it's not in Africa, you buffoon.
My god, they're touching.
They're all touching.
Africa.
You're right. We're all on Earth. We're all we're all Africans.
I mean, Eurasia is just a bigger. It's just a part of Africa.
It's not. It's literally a different continent.
It really is just. But they're touching.
I mean, they're all touching. That's how it works.
No, but they're touching on like the surface level. Obviously, everything's touching, but really, actually, it's not though. If you look at the molecular level, nothing's actually touching.
So it's not in Africa. By your logic.
Thank you, thank you, Dan. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Eat your Lunchables, Jelly. Eat your fucking Lunchables.
I don't eat Lunchables anymore. I eat kid cuisine.
Dude, why don't they make adult cuisine? Like, when is that coming?
I've
been starving.
You gotta get on a plane and head to an island for adult cuisine.
That's what they were serving on Epstein's Island. That's why they shut them down. Forbidden adult cuisine. What would that even be?
Forbidden.
Nobody knows. Mac and cheese, like mac and cheese, but with beer in it. Like what? Like I don't know.
Yeah.
Alcoholic mac and cheese.
Have you guys heard about? Did you know?
Did you know?
Did you know,
Jamie,
that the Star People came down to the Native Americans thousands of years ago and taught them technology and how to make cities and stuff.
Why
You
didn't
know
they make
that?
cities then?
Huh?
Why didn't they make cities then?
They did.
But they didn't.
No, but modern. No. Big archaeology doesn't want you to know about all the hidden Native American. I'm serious. I'm not joking. I'm so serious.
Jelly.
I feel like someone would have mentioned, like, I mean, some Native Americans, I guess, had cities and stuff, but like North America, not really.
What were they called? Like the Punjabi people or something?
That's
I
the
don't know.
different
Someone look it up.
Indians.
It was the they were giants. They were 7 to 9 feet tall.
And they played
The Star
basketball.
People, and they had red hair, and they were cannibals, and they ate people.
But it's not cannibalism if they're different race.
Huh?
This is the worst. Can we swap someone? Can you swap you out for someone else?
Tag him out, yeah.
Can we get Zach in here?
I'm it. I'm all we got.
That's so unfortunate, but it's so true. Oh God, Sean, can we leave? Can we end this?
Sure, why not?
So I don't have to be around this guy and his stink. Oh yeah, Jelly. That reminds me. Speaking of you fucking stink, you were adding spam in the chat. Why did you ignore me? And I saw that while Sean was talking about how much spam messages him all the time. So while you're receiving 20 cat videos from spam, meanwhile Jelly and Lolly Lounge is like, spam, why are you ignoring me? Why don't you respond to messages? How does it feel? How does it feel to cuck your pronoun dad, Sean? But for an autistic woman like spam, that's basically a marriage proposal. I feel like. What is it with you, Sean, that you just attract these like first Oracle, now spam? What's your secret? Is it the shades? Thoughts, concerns?
I don't like it.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think Sean's more popular with the ladies than you?
Because Sean like supports BLM. I mean, shit like that.
So he's
right,
like,
Sean?
I mean, spam is African American. Don't think that you could try doing that. Maybe being a bit nice, being a bit nicer to her.
No, fuck spam.
Okay.
Spam, if you're listening to this, fuck you, and I will put you in my trunk. This is not a joke. This is a threat.
Anyway, it's a prediction. You're going to jail.
I cannot be trusted.
Please, while I have my sanity, you need to run.
Oh man.
Okay. Any emails, Jelly? Any voicemails?
Yeah, I've got an email right here. It says motion detected. And then I've got pictures of my dog.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Okay, goodbye.
Bye.
Darn.
If anyone in the chat has something they wanted to say, they can jump in. We'll all mute them. No, I guess no one's coming. Well, this is it. This is the new cast of Thrown On. It's me and Sean. Get used to it. We'll be back next week with another new episode. Totally. Bye. Bye.